Man, it's a big old bowl of goodness here. Let's check it out. Woo, buddy. Come on now. That's so good. Man. Hey guys, hopefully everybody's having a great morning. I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna eat this morning before I go to the gym to get me almost 60 grams of protein before I even go to the gym. Man, I've been having this, a variation of some of these items every single morning. Even if I don't go to the gym, this is just my breakfast. So this is an easy way to get you almost, between 50 and 60 grams of protein. If you don't need that much, then cut back a little bit. But I usually eat this and I have no problem working out. I have no problem, I don't feel too full or anything like that. So let's check this out. Let me show you what I'm having here. Okay, basically I'm just keeping it real simple. I'm gonna do 2 eggs and 2 egg whites and just scramble those up. And then I've been going with these bagels. I've been talking about it. I made a couple videos on these bagels. There's 2 different kinds. There's the blueberry. All right, now these are coming in at 14 grams of protein each, okay? But there's this cinnamon and raisin. And they only have 6 net carbs if you're looking to keep them low carb, 14 grams of protein. So what I usually do is I'll just pick one of those. I don't even have to do anything, man. They are so soft. I think this blueberry one is my favorite from Sola. All right. And then what I do is I'll just throw a little cream cheese. I measure out 1 tablespoon of cream cheese and throw that on there. Just 1 ratio yogurt. All right. I'll talk about these so much all the time. I talk about these. This is, 25 grams of protein. These taste amazing. If you haven't tried, you need to try them. Let me know in the comments what you think, but these are great. Now, after my workout, I already got this is the whey protein isolate I'm using on the way home. So today I'm just doing 1 scoop, which is gonna get you 25 grams of protein. This vanilla is one of the best tasting proteins I've ever had. I've been using Cage for years, and I highly recommend it. I guarantee you'll like it, especially if you like vanilla stuff. They also have a chocolate one that's really good. I'm more into vanilla. So you got 1 scoop, only 110 calories, all right, 25 grams of protein. You just can't beat it. I mix a little creatine with it on the way home. I have this, and I'm usually ready to eat lunch not too long afterwards. So I don't know what I'm having for lunch today, but like I said, this meal right here, not including that, is gonna get me almost 60 grams of protein right here in this meal. I'm gonna cook these eggs up. So I'm gonna hit this gym, get a workout in, and then I'll have that protein shake on the way home, and we'll see what I'm gonna have for lunch. I don't know, but I'll get back on here. All right, guys, just had a great workout. Whew, worn out. Now I was thinking about what am I gonna eat for lunch, and I got an idea. And I'm gonna need to stop by the store real quick and just get a few ingredients because I need to get some more. Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, it's with beef. So, because I love eating beef, so I'm gonna show you the ingredients. We'll take it home and make it. It's gonna be good. Right now, I just have my 25 gram protein shake that I'm gonna sip on the way to the store on the way home. And this should be pretty easy. It's gonna be quick. I'm gonna try to keep it around 10 minutes to make it, maybe 10, maybe 15, but I'm gonna try to keep it 10. So I'll try to make it as quick as possible, as tasty as possible, and of course, as healthy as possible. So let me hit the store and I'll be right back. Let's go. Of course, I'm gonna get the beef. All right, I always recommend, this is right here, this is the 93 lean. So whichever beef you wanna get, 93 lean. But what I want you to find is this right here, the mashed cauliflower. All right, you're gonna see what I'm gonna do with this when I get home, but get you one of these mashed cauliflower. You just stick it in the microwave. It's like 4 minutes or so. Mashed cauliflower. All right, I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do with this. Got some meat. I have everything else at the house, so let's go home and cook this up. All right, let's check it out. All right, so I'm back here in the kitchen. Let me show you what I got here. So we have the mashed cauliflower, the beef cooking. So I have 8 ounces of beef cooking because I'm pretty hungry. Now, remember, you don't have to eat 8 ounces. You just measure it out. You can eat 3, 4, whatever you need to fit your macros, or you can cook the 8 right now and just eat half if you want to. So, and then just have some for later on. However you want to do it. You don't have to follow this exact recipe. I'm just showing you, I'm pretty hungry, so this is what's gonna work for me. I'll probably end up eating all of it, but if I don't, then I'll just save the other half for later. No big deal, don't worry about it. So let me show you the ingredients I'm using. Simple meal, simple ingredients. Check this out. So we got the mashed cauliflower that I showed you at the store. Now you're just gonna put this in the microwave for 4 minutes, and then it's gonna come out like this. So what I'm gonna do, I already put it in for the 4 minutes. Now it says I need to put it back in. So I'm gonna use a little bit of butter, all right? That's just That's just how it's going down. Oop, bloop, there it goes. All right, so I'm gonna put butter in there. That is totally optional. You don't have to. If you're trying to watch your fats, probably don't add the butter, but I like butter, and I'm just gonna add it in there. I'm seasoning the meat with, of course, either Slap Your Mama or Tony Chachere's if you wanna go that route. And I also got some pink salt. Now remember, on the salt, don't be afraid of the salt. Let me talk to you real quick. Now don't be afraid of the salt, okay? If you're going low carb, if you're on keto or going low carb, remember, you need the salts. The thing is, when you take out all your carbs, you're gonna be depleted. You're gonna be feeling like you don't have any energy, flushing all the water out of your system. And so as your body's switching over to using fats for energy instead of the carbs, you're gonna be super depleted. So what you need to do is keep your sodium levels high, all right? So you can use things like LMNT. Those are little salt packets that taste really good. You can just put those in your water, or you can just put the sea salt in your water as well with some lemon or something like that, just to get this. So don't worry about salt your foods, especially if you're going low carb. All right, now don't go overboard, of course, but don't be afraid to salt your foods. You will need the salt, okay? All right, so and then what I did here is just to show you, this is 1 serving of cheese. This is just shredded mild cheddar cheese. I just shredded it. This is 1 serving, okay? Just to kind of show you. I weighed it out, so this is 1 serving as well. So this is 2 servings of cheese. So when you are shredding your cheese, let me talk to you. When you're shredding your cheese, think about that. When you are just shredding away, and then guess what happens? When you're shredding that cheese, I know you're eating some of it. I know you take some and you're just eating, oh man, it's so good. Because it is good, all right? Problem is, you can mess around and eat 1 serving of cheese before you even put it on any kind of food, all right? So remember that. So I would highly recommend put a little bowl just like this on a scale, shred your cheese and weigh it out. 28 grams, okay? 28 grams, that's 1 serving of cheese. That's where a lot of people go over. Let me turn this meat down, boy, it's cooking. Yeah, buddy, it's almost ready. A lot of people go over is, especially on cheese, all right? You see people just dumping cheese on everything, and man, it is so good. Yeah, it tastes good, man. It tastes really good. I highly recommend using cheese if you want to go fat-free. Nothing wrong with that. I use that as well. But the problem is you got to measure it. You can easily go over your calories, over your fats, over everything just because you decided to dump cheese on it. And look, when you start going keto, if you decide to do that, you can't tell yourself, well, I'm on keto so I can eat all the cheese I want to now. It doesn't work like that. Get frustrated because you're gonna be like, why in the world am I not losing weight? Why is this and that? It's because you just been dumping cheese on everything. You gotta quit dumping the cheese, all right? Just measure it out, have some self-control. Just a little tip for you there, all right? Remember that. 93 lean I'm going with. Of course, the kettle on fire, I just pour a little bit in there, gives it great flavor. And this is all you need. I just season it up a little bit. So this meat is pretty much done. Here, look at that, it's pretty much done. That's 8 ounces right there. Once again, you don't have to eat 8 ounces, all right? Eat whatever fits your macros, okay? But definitely measure it out. All right, guys, everything's ready. There's my 8 ounces of beef. Just to tell you, just to show you, I use this cheddar. This is what I shredded. And like I was saying before on measuring cheese, 1 serving of cheddar cheese is 1 ounce, which is 28 grams, 120 calories, 10 grams of fat, okay? So think about it. If you mess around and shred, just keep shredding, and you eat 1 to 2 servings, I mean, as you're shredding, you're eating the cheese as you shred it, then you mess around and be like, okay, well, I weighed out 1 serving. That's 3 servings of cheese you had, all right? 360 calories, 30 grams of fat, all right? So you gotta think about that. That's how those sneaky calories can come in. Same thing with dressings and all that. The more you dump on there on your healthy salad that you're having, turns it into something that you shouldn't be doing. And then you wonder why you're not losing weight, and you wonder why you're not getting lean, and then you get frustrated, and then you quit, and it just starts over and over and over again. Well, I tried to, I don't know what I was doing wrong. I guess it's just not for me. Well, look, I'm here to help you. I'm just speaking real to you. You have to hold yourself accountable, like I always say, so don't be shredding and eating, okay? Here's the cauliflower. I just got it out, still steaming. Remember, I put that butter in there. That's optional. You don't have to do that. What I like to do as well is throw a little salt. And all you're gonna do, this is basic as it's gonna get, all right? All you're gonna do is just mix this around a little bit. I'm telling you, it's gonna taste good, okay? Dump it on in a bowl. You know, if you're going low carb, don't worry about it, because it's cauliflower, man. It's just cauliflower and a little bit of butter and some sea salt, all right? You can also put a little, I'm gonna go with the Tony Chachere's, I'm gonna throw a little of that on top. because why not? Just a little bit, don't put too much, okay? So I'm gonna add a little bit of the cheese on top of the cauliflower because it's fresh out the microwave, so it's still hot. So it's gonna melt a little bit. So I'm just gonna throw a little bit of the cheese on there. Dump your meat on. That's it, guys. Look at that. Just dump that joker on. Like I said, you don't have to do 8 ounces. If you ain't rolling with 8 ounces, don't worry about it. Measure out whatever you need. But the way you're gonna find out what you need is by tracking. Download MyFitnessPal, track this stuff, okay? And then here we go. I'm gonna just dump the rest of that cheese on top. I'm only gonna use 1 serving of cheese. There it is. I mean, that's before even mixing it. Look at that. That's just a big old bowl of cauliflower. You got your meat, whatever meat you wanna use. If you're trying to go leaner, then go with the 96. This is a 93 lean. You can go with the 85 and just get real greasy. Let's go. And I just put 1 serving of cheese on top. All you do is just mix all this stuff together and you just go to work. And this right here, this meal right here is coming in at 55 grams of protein. With that breakfast I had earlier, plus my protein shake on the way home from the gym, plus this, I'm at 140 grams of protein. That quick, all right? And it's lunchtime, and that's it. I haven't had any snacks. I'm at 140 grams of protein already, okay? Like I said, you don't have to eat the whole thing. Cut it in half, eat the rest later on. Or maybe have half for lunch, half for dinner. However you wanna do it, it's up to you. Just measure it, okay? Measure it out. But look at the, I mean, man, it smells good. And like I said, make sure you add this to the meat if you can. It gives it a ton of flavor, right? Kettle and fire, this is the best bone broth I have found. All right, I ain't lying to you. Check it out. Let me know what you think in the comments, okay? Or if you use it, or if you have another one that you use, let me know and I'll try it out. But let me know in the comments if you're gonna try this out. If this is not basic, I don't know what is. It tastes great. It's healthy for you. There's nothing that's not healthy for you in this bowl, okay? I mean, you got plenty of protein. It keeps it low carb, so it's good for any diet. Now, the reason why I came up with this idea is because someone asked me, they said, since you're going low carb, what do you do for mashed potatoes? And I was like, you know, that's a good question. I was like, well, I would use like a cauliflower. And they're like, oh, that makes sense. Now, if you are not going low carb, I tell you what, go get you a serving. Now, a serving, not a gigantic bowl of mashed potatoes, okay? Or make your own, or however you wanna do it. Get your mashed potatoes, put it in there instead of the cauliflower, and do the same thing, okay? Whatever fits your macros, whatever kind of diet you're on, you do that and then add it to this, and I guarantee it's gonna taste good. Now, this is such an easy meal to make, so make sure you are just making the best decision possible for you, for your macros, for your nutrition. I got a question the other day, what are macros? Okay, macros are your proteins, your fats, and your carbs. So whatever your calories are that you wanna get a day, it's your proteins, your fats, and carbs. So whenever I say macros, I just assumed that everybody knew, but I had a question, what do those mean? That's what they mean, okay? So just wanna kind of clear that up. I'm gonna go eat this, I'm gonna mix it all in. If you want to, you can throw it back in the microwave a little bit to really melt the cheese and really go to town. Any kind of sauces you wanna put on there, just make sure they don't have a bunch of extra stuff in there, okay? So check this out. Comment below if you're gonna try this, if you've tried something like this. Let me know what you think. Like, subscribe for more ideas like this, and I'll keep them coming because this, man, it's about to go down. And this is gonna keep me full for a good while, okay? So I'll talk to y'all next time. Take it easy.